Amy Robach, it's still a developing story out of Tokyo involving really the star of the games, Simone Biles.
That's correct. And TJ, the team got silver medal tonight, so that was certainly an exciting thing, but it certainly was less than what they were hoping for, a gold medal. And a lot of people are pointing to the dramatic event that happened right after the first rotation. Simone Biles had a shaky vault. It wasn't terrible. She certainly didn't look like she injured herself, but she walked off to talk to her trainer and came back in sweats, and it was announced shortly thereafter that she was leaving the competition and having her teammates step in her place. And so there was a lot of speculation as to why. Was she injured? Was this a mental health issue? Well, Simone Biles came out in a press conference shortly after the competition to clear things up. Her transparency is admirable because we know a lot more now. Kenneth Moton, you were there when it happened, when you saw her walk out after that vault, and now we're hearing from Simone Biles directly saying that it wasn't because she didn't have the support of her family, but she needs a mental health day.
Yes, we all need mental health days, and for Simone Biles, she is a gymnast who is watched by the world, and inside those venues, all eyes are on Simone Biles. And so now we know it is not physical. There was no injury. In fact, we saw her back on the floor with her teammates, jumping up and down, cheering them on because she is the anchor of Team USA Gymnastics. And so when she was out there, we were worried. But now we've learned that she needs a mental health day. And again, as you mentioned, this is why her fans love her, that transparency. She talks about what she's going through, and we knew something was wrong. The moment she hit that vault, the moment she hit that apparatus, she landed, she stumbled. We knew something was not right. She made a beeline for the sideline there. She was surrounded by cameras. She was surrounded by her teammates. They took a moment. She walked off the floor. We understand that she went to go get her composure. She knew what was going on, and she knew that she needed to take a step back. And in fact, it appears that what she did, she wanted to save her team.
Yeah.
She did this for her team because she thought that she would hurt their chances in medaling if she continued on with the floor exercises there. And I just think that's also incredible.
It certainly is. And Kenneth, when we were watching her, you and I were both in that arena, she was all smiles. I was pretty blown away by that and cheering on her teammates, as we said. But in the press conference, reporters who were there in the room said she did break down. She was in tears. She obviously realizes the impact of all of this. And I do love the fact that she said, I feel like they needed to step up without me, and they did just that. So it is still, however, unclear what's going to happen on Thursday, correct, Kenneth?
That is correct. We heard from USA Gymnastics that said that she hasn't been cleared yet for this, what they call medical at first, and she hasn't been cleared for further competitions. But could you imagine, Amy, having all of this on your shoulders, this young woman who knows that she is the most watched gymnast, she's the most decorated, and here she is, the anchor of this team, and she feels like she has all of this that she has to carry. That is a lot.
And it's interesting, I was never at the level of her, but I was a former competitive gymnast, and she said this, I'm getting older, and I'm a little bit more nervous now when I do gymnastics. And it is fair to point out that the difficulty that she chooses to perform is far surpasses anyone else. That's why she gets those high scores, because she is doing things that other gymnasts wouldn't even attempt to do at a level that she's doing it. So she's got to get her head straight before she gets on those events.
Not to mention the COVID protocols. She's having to deal with thinking about the health and safety of her and her teammates as well.
Well, it is a lot on one person's shoulders, and so we are all wishing her the very best. And I know we'll both be watching. TJ will let you know everything as soon as we find out, but certainly all eyes remain on Simone Biles, but our hearts and our prayers are with her too.
And absolutely, want to make sure she's okay. But even on that stage, prioritizing mental health is a big deal. Robes, thank you so much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.